Okay, what's up, guys? So, Fact Faction, second video that they uploaded. 5 shocking moments caught on camera, number 2. So, let me turn my heater off real quick, because it's kind of... Nope, I didn't want to do that. There we go. Turn it off. I accidentally put it on low. I'm trying to, like, turn it off, but then my headphones is, like, only has, like, such... It's just a short cord, so, yeah, couldn't even see anything, so... Anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and get into this video. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Fact Faction for more videos like this. Let me make this screen a little bit short. There we go. So, anyways, yeah, let's go right ahead, get into this video. Following content means review discussion is advised. Alright. Let's get creeped out, because that last video creeped me out.
In this video, Fact Faction brings you 5 more shocking moments caught on camera, including a romantic gesture
I think I remember that one.
an attempted kidnapping, and a brutal bear attack.
Dang. Yeah, I'm just gonna say, yeah, like, if you guys can't handle stuff like this, then do not watch this video. But I'm going to watch this video because I can handle stuff like this, or at least can try to handle stuff like this. So if you can't, if it gets too much for you, then I highly encourage you to just leave the video, go watch a comedy video that or something that I've reacted to that's funny, alright? Or something else, you know. So, anyways. Brazilian
in this video,
crossing.
Cops at a Brazilian checkpoint crossing stop a car. They do so in what is seemingly an everyday routine stop and search procedure. When they begin their hunt, they hear screaming from the trunk and begin to investigate.
Somebody in there?
Senhora, carro é seu? Como é que abre o porta-mala, senhora?
Somebody in there. They hearing something coming from the trunk. Wow. Wow. That is crazy.
What they find is a frail and frightened woman who looks like she may be elderly. As the officers take the distressed woman out of the trunk, she seems disoriented and bewildered and is unable to form proper words. Instead, she pants and panics. The officers free her tied hands and take a tie from her neck, hug her, and remove her from the scene. Even after her rescue, the disturbed victim continues to cry.
Qual o seu nome, senhor? Calma, 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 que senão vai machucar. Não pode, faz força, calma. Calma.
That's crazy.
Lourdes? Calma, Lourdes.
Yeah. She probably out of breath, like it's kind of like it's small, ain't a whole lot of air in there and things, like, yeah. Yeah, she probably thought she was gonna die.
It is not known exactly where the footage was captured, or the eventual outcome for the victim and her kidnappers.
I don't know. I probably got fired that day as a cop, because I probably would have beat them 2 guys down. Like, seriously, that's just, why do that? Why, like, I couldn't be in no position like that, because if I did, I probably would have been like, yeah, I'm going to beat these guys down. They already on the ground, I'm going to beat them down even more. So, it's just, you don't do stuff like that, alright? Because that's somebody's mom, somebody's grandmother, somebody's sister. Like, you just... don't do that, you know.
Highest kidnapping rates in the entire world, with reasons ranging from ransoms to human trafficking. The country also holds one of the highest murder rates on the planet, with around 50,000 murders reported in 2015.
Yeah. Don't have me be no cop, cuz...
When his 5th floor apartment building was ablaze with fire, a Russian dad can think of only one way to save his wife and 2 kids. As the video shows, his only option was to gather a group of people and for him and his family to leap from their window, entrusting the strangers below to safely catch him and his kin. The tense video shows around 20 people gathered around the ground floor of the blazing apartment. The father, Vitaly, had allegedly thrown a carpet to the mob below in order for them to help in their rescue attempt. In the video, an 11-month-old child is thrown first, followed by an older child, both of whom are successfully grabbed by the awaiting members of the public.
Wow.
Elena, the mother of the children, then steps out onto the balcony and jumps down. She is closely followed by the substantially larger figure of Vitaly. He twice crosses his body in a religious gesture, then leaps down to the crowd.
That is
because
crazy.
Of his size, they are unable to catch him properly. He was taken to the hospital with spinal injuries, while his wife and children were relatively unharmed. Speaking to reporters, Elena said, "Everything in the apartment was in the black smoke, and we strongly choked. We got everything on the balcony, and my husband said, 'We will jump, otherwise we cannot escape.'" The cause of the fire, which occurred in Strunino, around 110 kilometers from Moscow, is unknown. All of the family, including Vitaly, are now believed to be safe and well.
That's crazy. Man. But hey, shout out to them people, cause it's cool. I think this is the one I've seen. But yeah, that's some just great, amazing people that would do that. Like that's amazing to see that. Like, you know, I don't know what that dude's current situation is, but I hope they're all doing good. Them people, I hope they're all doing good. That's just good to see stuff like that.
In late December of 2010,
I remember this.
Footage shows a disgruntled husband pulling
I seen
out a
this
gun during a Panama school board meeting, allegedly upset that his wife had been fired from her job as an English teacher. The perpetrator, bipolar ex-con Clay Allen Duke, had previously undergone several stints in prison. After standing up in the meeting and yelling, "I have a motion," he pulls out a can of spray paint and daubs a V upon the wall, a symbol seen in the movie V for Vendetta. The video then shows him taking out his gun before instructing all the women on the panel to leave.
And he didn't kill. I don't know if I just kind of spoiled it for people, but he didn't kill anybody throughout this shooting. Like, I think he might have shot somebody or came close to shooting somebody, but he did not kill one person.
Dean, he told you women can leave. 6 men stay. Everyone else leaves.
Panel member Ginger Littleton then attempts to bravely knock the gun out of Duke's hand by using her handbag.
No, Ginger, no.
Unfortunately, her plan doesn't quite work, and Duke knocks her down to the ground, but does not shoot her. After a lengthy discussion, Bill Husfeldt, the superintendent, is seen taking sole responsibility for the job loss of Duke's wife.
Okay. I don't remember and I don't know who she is. But let them go. I'm the one that did it. I mean, they don't sign the papers. I'm the only one that signs them. Will you let them go?
Duke then threatens to kill himself before firing shots at the panel. He hammers off 4 or 5 shots, none of which hit anyone in the room.
Okay.
Please don't. Please don't. Please. I'm going to kill you. Don't you understand?
Simultaneously, Duke is shot and injured from the back of the room by security guard Mike Jones. The second shot causes him to fall to the floor. In unreleased footage, Duke then points the gun at his head and ends his own life. Duke, who had allegedly planned to die in the process of the shooting, had previously posted anti-government messages on Facebook. In later interviews, Duke's wife told the press that her husband was a gentle giant and misunderstood. She claimed that he purposely misfired his shots, stating, "He didn't want anyone to get hurt but himself. The economy in the world just got the better of him." A week after the incident, the
but it's like you shot at a person and think like if you didn't want nobody to get hurt, then you wouldn't have done none of that. So it's like it's kind of hard to believe that in things like you know, her as a wife. I mean, do what you want to, like, say what you got to say and things, because that was your husband. You've known him for some time now, but it's like you might know him. That's what you're seeing, but only he knew himself. He knew himself better than anybody. So it's like you don't know what that man was behind doors. That dude seemed like to me, that seemed like a monster to do that. Just about like, you know, he's like, oh, all the women leave, but all the guys like, either way, you still shooting somebody, and it's all like you shot at that dude. So it's like, come on.
Failed attempt at disarming Duke was sold on eBay for $13,000.
Wow. Brazilian helicopter crash.
Brazilian bride-to-be Rosemary do Nascimento Silva planned to surprise her groom and 300 other wedding guests at the altar by swooping into the ceremony in a helicopter.
Wow.
The footage, which was captured in late 2016, shows her sitting in the craft along with 3 other people: the pilot, her brother, and the photographer. The video initially shows the 3 passengers looking ominously happy and excited. However, this soon turns to worry and fear.
Yeah, that'd be kind of scary, like that. No, I've been scared. Are they falling? It looked like they going straight down. Yeah, it looked like they falling. Something ain't right. It's like you can't just be like, oh, like pull over, let me get out. Something ain't right. Look, you can tell. You can hear it too. Something is not right. They up in the middle of it, like you can't see nothing. It's just nothing but clouds. Like I wouldn't have done that. Nope. I'm like, we driving. I'm like, babe, listen, you might have some bright ideas, but this one ain't bright. I'm scared for my life right now. Like, no. Like, I can't see a thing. Like, nah, man, no. Ooh. Dang.
In the aftermath of the crash, the camera continues to record, showing footage of the ground on which the helicopter has crashed. This disturbing image is accompanied by unnerving silence. Rosemary's fiancé, Udile Damasceno, was left waiting at the altar, unaware of the crash or his future wife's plan to enter via helicopter. He was eventually informed of events by the pastor and is said to have gone into shock. Investigators believe that the crash may have been caused by mistakes made by the pilot and that the helicopter may have struck a tree due to the foggy weather conditions. It crashed around a mile from the venue. Fire engines rushed to the scene, but were unfortunately unable to save any of the 4 people.
Man. Dang. That's crazy.
In August of 2017, 36-year-old man Knife from Promrati visited a temple in the central...
That's messed up. Like, it's like you going to get married and then that happens. Like, that's... Oh, man. It's like, it's hard hearing stuff like that because that's just sad.
Northern Phetchabun province of Thailand. The temple hosts boars and bears in a small enclosure, which the monks allow visitors to feed. Promrati decided to do so, but after standing on a wall surrounding the enclosure, he began to tease one of the bears by allegedly hanging a bowl of rice just beyond its jaws. Eventually becoming frustrated, the bear rose up on its back legs, grabbed Promrati, and dragged him into the enclosure, knocking him...
Alright, so, yeah, if this... I don't know if you guys have made it this far in the video, but if you're seeing this and I'm telling you, like... You guys need to exit out the video. I don't know, like at any point I said in the beginning, if you need to just step away or watch another video, go right ahead. I do not mind. If you just leave the channel, I don't know if it's too much for you, then it's too much for you. This video being too much for me, that last one just straight got to me and stuff, and I was like, man, it's just sad seeing something like that. But it's you know, it's, if you guys don't want to watch no more, I mean, hey, I'd be my guest and things.
Unconscious in the process. This is where the video begins. In the shocking footage, the bear can be seen biting and chewing on the terrified man. Spectators and friends vainly try to scare and distract the bear, but it cannot be deterred and continues to tear chunks out of his flesh.
And I've been hitting at that bear, like he trying to like swing, like I grabbed that pole and been going crazy at it. Yeah. Start doing. Dang. Dang.
After around a minute, the bear then drags Pramrati across its enclosure and carries him to a small cage. In this cage, the angry bear continues to savage and maul its victim. An onlooker then steps into the cage and fights off the bear before emergency services arrive and swiftly drag Pramrati to safety.
Man.
The day before the attack, the head abbot at the temple had supposedly claimed that the bears were hungry due to a lack of sufficient food. Animal cruelty and animal neglect continue to be common in Thailand. Unbelievably, Pramrati survived the attack and is now recovering in the hospital.
That's good.
Thanks for watching. Please
that's crazy.
And subscribe to see more videos like this. Also, please remember to click the bell icon to ensure that you never miss an upload from us.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, it's like some of these videos be sometimes it'd be kind of like hard to watch, especially if they got stuff like that in there and things like that's, you know, that it's just like the one with the guy and his wife, like that's just, man, your plan is to get married. Your plan is to just full blown get married, and it just comes to an end like that. Like yeah. I mean, had like no control. They didn't know, so but it's just on a day like that, I just had like a gut feeling like I can't do this. I'm not going to. No, I let her know like I'm gonna be late because I wanted to surprise you, but it's kind of weather's not looking so good right now. So yeah, I'll be there at some time, but nah, I just couldn't have done that. And in that situation, like we don't see anything. Like no, I'm sorry, but yeah, that's messed up, man. That's really messed up. So anyways, yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching, and make sure you go subscribe to Fact Faction for more videos like this. And yeah, talk to you guys later. Peace.